famous artists in the world. We all recognize her face, and that look. But who was she really? And why is she more loved now than ever before? This daughter of the revolution lived no ordinary life, and hers is no easy tale to tell.
Frida Kahlo was unwilling. The way she broke taboos, the way she broke the norm was completely revolutionary and transgressive.
She doesn't respect things that should be respected, like birth, blood, miscarriages.
She made no concessions about her art.
She was strong and ambitious, and answered to no one. But she was also driven and tormented by love.
Yeah, I love Diego more than I love my own life. She would always come back to Diego every day, like an obsession. An obsession that was painful.
So why do we still idolize her? This mixed up mess of contradictions. And why can't we take our eyes off her?
What people see in her is all that power of rebellion, irreverence.
For people who are queer, for people who are brown, for people who are creative in different ways. She teaches us about identity. Art was her superpower.
In the end, I don't need her perfect. She was me.
Mexico is about the only land that will have it. He's dodged about from country to country. So here he is, Trotsky, landing at Tampico with his wife.
Leon Trotsky arrives to Mexico in 1937, and Frida actually goes to meet him.
Leon Trotsky was a Russian revolutionary, second only to Vladimir Lenin, and in the post-Lenin rivalry with Stalin, he ultimately lost out.
Stalin had Trotsky expelled from the country. So Trotsky went from country to country to country without a home for many years.
He really has no place to go, and there's a sort of desperate attempt by his followers throughout the world to find a safe place for him. Security is an essential issue. This is a man who is clearly being hunted by Stalinists throughout the world. And Diego Rivera is the most famous Trotskyist in Mexico. And so, because of the statue of Diego Rivera, bringing him home to Frida's house makes a lot of sense. Trotsky arrived at a very interesting moment in Frida Kahlo's life.
She came back to Mexico in late 33, and then suddenly she discovered the affair between Rivera and Christine, her sister.
You know, it seems that the affair went on for years, too. It wasn't just a short thing. What's amazing, though, to me about Frida, ultimately, is that she comes around and embraces her sister and forgives her. And she also forgives Diego.
Deep down, you and I love each other very much. And even if we go through countless affairs, we shall always love each other. All these things that have happened and happened again for the 7 years we've lived together, and all the rages that I've gone into, have only led me to understand better that I love you more than my own skin.
She always seemed to forgive Rivera.
But I think what Frida did was began to have love affairs of her own.
Trotsky is somebody she admired because of his desire. He was a revolutionary. So, because he's attracted to his level of intelligence, why not become closer to Joseph?
If Diego Rivera crosses alliance with his sister, nothing hurts her more than that. And if she crosses a line in return, it is sleeping with his political mentor. There's sort of a wonderful leverage in it.
From 1936 to 1938, I did nothing but paint. This way, I am going to be able to be free. I'll be able to do what I want without asking Diego for money.
The arrival of Trotsky and soon after André Breton, the founder of the Surrealist movement in France, amplifies the stage for her art at a time when she is taking herself seriously as an artist for the first time.
André Breton is the founder, basically, of surrealism in terms of artistic. It's the last thing she knows she can. She starts working on her diary, written words and drawings, concepts, poetics. You can see pieces of her body, you see blood, everything is falling apart.
I keep on wanting to kill myself. That was what kept me from it, through my vain idea that he would miss me.
She is more poetic and strong than ever. But the irony of all this is, when she is in the climax of intellectual capacities as an artist, her body turns off, and the pain takes over.
They amputated my leg 6 months ago. They've given me centuries of torture, and at moments I almost lost my reason. Feet. What do I need them for? I have wings to fly.
Pues el último año fue terrible por la amputación de la pierna. Finalmente es un acontecimiento devastador para él. Pierde todo, absolutamente todas esa vitalidad que tenía, el sentido de humor, el sentido, el amor por el color, ahí hay una entristece, ¿no? Totalmente.
She started not liking it day by day. And she started using drugs and alcohol. She didn't want to be again open. No, everybody will get tired of that, no, sooner or later. And she started to letting herself go. For her, the future was really terrifying, and she decided not to go through that future.
Diego Rivera was very much aware that for Frida, living like that was almost impossible. He didn't want her to suffer that much. And we don't know whether Frida took the pills by himself.
There are some versions that says that Diego helped her, that in the family it's a taboo, nobody talks about that. Probably, and I don't feel like something wrong. No? If you're companion of life of all your life told you, I'm tired, I really want to go, help me, well, maybe you try. No?
I await the exit with joy, and I hope never to return. Frida. Tenía mucha gente a su alrededor, mucha gente la conocía, tenía muchos amigos, un funeral lleno de gente, entonces llenísimo de gente ahí.
Cuando supimos que ya había fallecido, fuimos allá a ver a la tía, acompañarla en su féretro, y al momento en que ella iba a entrar al fuego, entonces dice, es como cualquier de los reyes que empiezan a que le gustara a Frida. Entonces vino, ya se va la embarcación, ya se va por vía ligera.
That the funeral was described as a soul cut in two. And even in the photograph, you can see his face becomes like gray and fallen. Just everything fell in his face.
When she passes away, his life passes away. He's sick with cancer, but there's no attempt to continue. He knows that without Frida, his life is also over.
$26 million, $26 million, $27 million, $28 million, $29 million, $30 million, $31 million.
I love to see Frida claiming $34 million for a small painting. I love to do it because I know what it means for many others. Whoever opens a door or a window opens it for everybody. And Frida Kahlo opened windows.
Thank